Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. The Ukrainians broke another record. According to them, they were, and not only according to them, actually, according to Russian reports as well, they were capable of hitting an oil refinery, a Russian oil refinery, about 750 miles away from the border, inside Russia. And according to the Ukrainians, the drone flew about 1,500 kilometers. So that's about 900 and so miles. So 750 miles from the border. I will show you maps, and I have two articles to look into details. So 750 miles from the border, and that will make 900 in total, about 900 miles, 900 and some. So great achievement for the Ukrainians, and great achievement for the banks, international banks, and for the energy sector of these big businesses, Western businesses. Why? Well, you can't supply oil to your markets. Guess who's gonna come and help? We are gonna come. The same thing that they did with gas in Europe. They made the imbeciles from Germany and from other countries to impose sanctions on themselves and don't buy the Russian gas, cheap Russian gas, because the Americans could not compete with, or anybody else. Therefore, we impose sanctions. We're not going to buy your gas. And the Americans came with liquefied natural gas, 3 to 4 times more expensive. Good job. Looks like a very intelligent financial or economic scheme or policy. Remember, these guys never lose. When they weigh on the profit, they always make the decisions to have a profit. Here, somehow the Germans said, we don't need a profit. We're going to buy something more expensive. So we're going to lose. Anyway, freedom is more important than, that's stories. The Telegraph. Ukraine strikes refinery 746 miles inside Russia. Ukraine broke record with a long-distance strike on Russia on Thursday, hitting a target 746 miles from the border. A Ukrainian defense source said the drone attack, which hit an oil refinery in the Russian Republic of Bashkortostan, was the SBU's security services work and was carried out at a record range, end quote. The source added that the drone had flown a total distance of 1,500 kilometers. And I'm quoting, the SBU has once again proven it has powerful technological solutions that help to inflict painful blows on the enemy, end quote. That affects you and me as well. Because if that's the supply of oil is becoming less and less, the demand is going to be the same or more, then guess what's going to happen with the price? You and I will pick up the price, the difference. So when the Ukrainians are successfully destroying that, and I understand the Ukrainian mentality and why they do that, even though they are doing what the Americans are telling them, don't fool yourselves, then think about it. Those guys are doing it and we pick up the tab, and our children and the grandchildren and so on. Well, you'll see little by little. They said the US economy recovered. Who fucked it up in the first place? The same guys who now came, hey, we're going to help, we're going to fix things. Who screwed it? You. Okay. So earlier it was reported that Ukrainian drones struck 2 oil depots in Russia, causing large-scale fires. A Ukrainian intelligence official said that the oil depots were used as transportation hubs to supply troops in the nearby occupied peninsula of Crimea. Are you crazy? Only troops. That's it. Nothing else. Well, okay. And how can I verify that? Okay, I can. Next one. Ukrainska Pravda. Drone attack on oil refinery in Bashkortostan, 1,000 kilometers from the Ukraine. Yeah, because it was 750 almost from Ukraine. So drones attacked the Gazprom Neftekhim Salavat oil refinery in Russia on the territory of Bashkortostan Bashkortostan, resulting in a fire. Jesus Christ. The drone attack was reported by Radi Kobirov, the head of Bashkortostan. It happened around 11 Moscow time on Thursday. He reports that there was a smoke in the area of one of the company's units. This is located at 1,000 kilometers from Ukraine. And let me show you the map here. This is, I'm going to show you another map as well, so relax, don't do it. Here is the Volga River here. Here is how Ukraine used to show, or the border used to be like this. I'm going to show you another map. So this is Moscow. So this guy was able to hit here, and that's Moscow over there. Far away, don't you think? And they say that from here, these guys were supplying here to the Crimean Peninsula, to the military. Okay, that's it. That's exactly what they did. But this is the capital city. This is the region is a little bit closer, which is right here. So from here, they were delivering right here to help them fight against these guys. Not impossible. So this is the Crimean Peninsula, obviously in the south. This is where they were bringing over the Kerch Bridge, obviously. Therefore, this must be and will be destroyed. So this is the situation. Now, as I said, this could look as it is, I think, a symbolic success, I would say. Imagine that the Ukrainians knew what exactly to hit over there, because if you look at, and I'm not even sure if that's what happened, because here in the second article from Ukrainska Pravda, we read here that there was smoke in the area of the company's catalytic cracking units. So they hit a right thing, not a shack with a, the security guard or the dog's shack or something. They hit something that they pinpointed, they knew exactly where, that's the location where they want to hit. They sent the drones, they had all this communication, I don't know, maybe through the satellites. What do you think? And then I don't know if they had Vision 1050, probably through satellite communicating, but I don't think they had. But anyway, they did it. Do you think the Ukrainians did it? I don't think the Ukrainians pushed the finger. It's like, and I'm not going to, but I will be, come over here. Here's the weapon. You come over here, sit here. Okay, you look through that scope over there. You see the scope? Okay, now look through that right there. Okay, let me see if you got it right. Okay, all right. Put your little hand, raccoon hand here. Yeah, put that little index finger over there. You're right-handed. Okay, good. Stay here. Hold it over there. Ready? And when I say you just do like that, you just squeeze slowly. Okay, and when you do that, you're gonna. And the Ukrainians did that, and then the Ukrainians did everything. When actually it was me doing 99.9% of the job, and the guy was just drooling at the this one. Yeah. All right. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but nevertheless, if you think that the Ukrainians were capable of doing that, if you are a little bit, you don't have to be more, a lot familiar with the military communication and with the intel, with the ability to communicate, to pinpoint, to use the satellites, to have access to certain satellites, to be certain that you hit the right point, and you think that this is done by, let's say, Romania or Albania level. Remember, let's say tomorrow Albania gets in a war with Russia and is able to do that. Do you think Albania did it? Yeah, Ukraine is at the level of Albania at military development. Without, remember the guy that I showed you to do? Yeah, without that, will be the same level. How do you think? Do you think Albania will be able? I'm not taking on Albania. I can take on Romania. I can take on Hungary. I can take on other countries. By themselves, these countries are able to do that? I don't think so. Or not think so. I'm 99% certain they would not be able to do it without the Americans. And not only, whoever else is over there. It could be the Brits, obviously. Maybe the Germans a little bit here and there. But the Americans are the guys in charge. All right, successful for the Ukrainians. Unsuccessful maybe for us. But hey, they told us that oil refinery was supplying the military in Crimea. Because in Crimea, the military is fighting. Not. Anyway, in Kherson maybe, but nevertheless, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.